Hi guys.
Hello.
Justin, who are all the members of SUAVITY'S MOUTHPIECE?
We have Cody Kraski, percussion, Steph Cozza, who is a keyboardist and intermittent bassist. Founding member who is not here is Meredith Bigetel. She goes to Edinburgh and lessons 2 hours away from Greensburg at any given time. She's a regular bassist, and myself.
How did you guys all meet each other?
Well, I started the group with Meredith in 2008. We went to high school together, and prior to that point, since around 2002, I've been writing and performing music on my own. And I was asked to play at community events, and I was writing sort of more complicated music that required more people to play it live. So I asked Meredith, who I had heard was a bass player, and she began accompanying me. And up until I came to Greensburg, it was just her and I, really. I met Cody probably my freshman year, and fortunately I admitted that he was a drummer as well as being an excellent acoustic guitarist, pianist, and songwriter extraordinaire himself. Steph I just met last year, and I wanted to play more live shows, wanted the group to play more live shows during the year, and without Meredith around, I wasn't really, I definitely need a bass player for the music that I'm writing. And so I asked Steph to fill in on bass. She's been a piano player since she was around 4 years old.
Steph, was it your idea to play piano, or did your parents kind of make you do it?
I mean, I guess it was my idea. I don't know. I was like 4 years old, so I don't remember. But my dad had a grand piano, and then I also had one of those little like wooden baby toy piano things, and I just kind of messed around on that. And then I guess later on, I decided to take lessons and really get more involved in it. But I've always loved music. So.
When did you learn that? Did you learn from Justin?
Drums? Yeah, I don't actually know.
I figured you had played drums before, seeing as you had a drum set.
Yeah, that's true. I think the inspiration came from my brother, because he had lessons. I took piano lessons, and then at the same time I took drum lessons. So that's where I messed around on the drums and stuff, and then I found a cheap sets. Luckily,
very luckily for me.
So no professional drum training?
yeah, just
Easy.
What made you guys say yes to be in a band?
the hair.
There's just no pleasing them.
I don't think I gave Steph the option. Cody, I feel like I did give the option, but
I mean, I always wanted to be in band. And then you were like, hey, play bass with me. I was like, okay. Sounds awesome.
For each of you, what's your favorite song that you guys play together?
MUSEUMPIECE.
I like Dancing Through You.
Yeah, she likes that one. They tend to like the live arrangements as opposed to the studio arrangements that I come up with, because I do most of the recording on my own. And then we sort of rearrange the songs a little bit live when we have to. So yeah, I tend to prefer the live arrangements of the two.
So I checked out your YouTube channel for a little while. I saw that 2 people wrote some kind of deep comments on there. I saw the way that you guys kind of responded a little bit in a nice way. So how do you guys handle negative comments?
I've studied, I'm studying PR, public relations, and I've realized that any amount of attention that someone gives you is attention, regardless. So I sort of just remind people of that whenever they give us negative attention. And usually just feel like that's enough. They don't want to give us any more. So.
How about you guys?
Has anyone really TP'd your house with being in a band?
What about good stuff? How do you guys feel? Say, oh, that show was awesome.
Feels awesome. Isn't
I
it?
can imagine it.
Yeah.
Because like Steph said, she'd always wanted to be in a band. This really your first shows were with us. And it was hopefully a good experience for you.
Yes. How was that experience?
It was scary.
Scary.
But it was awesome.
Do you ever get overwhelmed by the fast yet somewhat slow pace of the music industry? Like it's kind of fast, you guys have to practice and keep up and write songs, but it's kind of slow to get exposure. Like, does that ever get overwhelmed?
It's overwhelming when you're doing it yourself, I think. It can appear to be a lot, but I even have fun with just the promotional aspect of it, which is probably why I'm into public relations. I just have fun writing things and just keeping the whole organizational aspect of it together. So.
Do you guys make any money from it?
Not even I.
Is that frustrating? Or?
Frustrating. Eventually, I feel like you guys are going to want a paycheck. maybe someday. Just she has funded someday.
What would you guys like to say to your fans or people who listen to your music?
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd say the same thing.
Say this again. Well, why not? Sounds good.
That's good. Can we expect any new CDs or EPs out soon?
I'm writing what'll be our next release, and I'm working on that. So that won't be ready till next year. We did just put out a release that was an EP that one of our new tracks was featured in Pittsburgh Fashion Week. One of Steph's friends, Amy Orsini, is a local fashion artist, and she was so kind as to collaborate with us and to include our track Benefits Otter Pennsylvanians in her runway show for Pittsburgh Fashion Week.
Kinda cool of the rancid tomato slipping, sliding down the side of my.
What do you think the biggest reason is why people should come and look at one of your shows?
Count on you guys for this. I got
Or
it's the experience.
It is an experience, and it's an experience for me that's different each time. So even if people just get to witness something new from me, it's something that sounds new.
I've been saying for years now, you need me. And you always crucify what you don't understand. The bitterness of the sensation that can all be explained. You're not too fond of little bands.